All right. Well, I know I'm a little late to the party, but we did the other episode, so we gotta do episode 8, right? So here we are. We'll get through this together. Um, it I'm trying. It's been a few days. I've been like ultra busy with real life stuff, so obviously being late. A lot of reviews have come out. I've tried not to watch many of them, but season recaps are coming out. But we have to do 8, and we'll do it together. And it's one of those things. You'd almost be laughing if you weren't crying at certain things they did. And I feel like we're gonna go through the episode real quick, but I think this one is probably going to, and it seems to have pissed off more people than the other episodes. Now, that's not to say that people weren't pissed off by the other episodes, but uh, the introduction of actual legends and EU characters, and the destroying them. Again, we've trashed canon in the EU. And then now we are slowly introducing them back in and ruining them and calling them ours. So Disney is well on its way to trying to destroy what they already destroyed. They're trying to re-destroy it, which is crazy, right? You throw something in the bin and then you slowly bring them back out and say, "See, here's the guy you liked." So we'll get there in this review, but I feel really bad for a lot of the Star Wars diehards who are big EU fans to what they're doing to these characters. It's pretty sad. But the big, I couldn't believe. Now this is where we started the episode. Let's get into the episode. This is where we start the episode with the the giant helmet on the little person. Like, I can't believe this is where we started. I just started laughing my butt off. Like, it's crazy that this is where we start with one of the silliest pictures we've ever seen. Like, this imagery is just bonkers, right? So we start there. We're gonna try and go through this one pretty at a good clip here. So we start there, and then Smilo. His name starts with. I haven't even bothered to learn his name. I don't care. Nobody cares. Him and his slow talking. Should I? You should be trained. Would you? Right? I mean, it's so bad. So now remember, we have. This is OSHA, I think. Yeah, this is OSHA. I'm so confused. Ooh, that's an unfortunate pause. But this is after she goes. She's in the. Now remember, the helmet, the sensory deprivation helmet that you can't see out of. So you got to remember, every time Smilo Ren puts on the freaking helmet, he can't see. He's just using. He can or barely see. He's using the force for everything. This is quite the shot. So we're gonna go with that one. Actually, hold on a second. Let's get us a screenshotter. There you go. Beautiful. Thank you very much. And away we go. We're back. All right. So she has some sort of forced seizure that makes her get into Smilo's head, and he starts trying to take off her helmet, and it's just stupid. Like, I guess this is supposed to show her level of power. I don't know. I don't care. It doesn't matter. It's all bullshit. Nobody. OSHA's supposed to be like the good guy, I think. There are no good guys in this show. They're all bad guys or stupid, it seems. So moving on. So that scene was just dumb. Then we get to the scene where Saul has decided to have another personal one-on-one conversation. Saul, the hypersensitive, over-emotional Jedi, because we know all the Jedi can't control any of their emotions whatsoever. None of them in the show can control any of their emotions whatsoever. So Saul, once again playing his role as an idiot, has, as you can see, locked up May. This is May now, I guess. She is locked up May on a chair, and because when you lock somebody up, you don't take any tools away that could possibly help them escape. So we left all of her stuff on her, including Pip, the dead droid, because she killed him and restarted him. Because we're supposed to think droids have feelings, right? So May is, May not only kills people and she's a murderer, she kills droids. So this droid is now dead, and so she is using dead Pip to, of course, free herself. Because in the Acolyte, guys, if you're caught or if you crash, that doesn't mean anything. If you crash, you're fine. everybody bounces. If you're captured, that's fine. You can escape. Everybody can escape. Why do we have jails? Why do we have handcuffs? Because you're just gonna get out. Because because we don't want people to be locked up, right? I mean, everybody's got to be free. So May, of course, escapes because she's got a robot on her arm, or she got a robot that Saul refused to take away from her. There's the Rat King. The Rat King is again jumping out in hallways. I won't call him Basil. He is the Rat King. The Rat King just pops out of nowhere, and I guess you're supposed to... I mean, he is funny looking, and he's probably the stupidest character in the show. Nobody knows what the hell his motivations are. Nobody knows what the hell he's doing. The Rat King, I think, is just walking around doing shit at random because... Or because the script says so, right? The script says, oh, we need this to happen. So Basil... Oh, no, I'm sorry, excuse me. The Rat King does it for you. So the Rat King pops out. It's like, oh my god, Maya's running away. Then we get the again, laughable... helmet put on moment. I may have to play this one because it is just. Let me see if I can get the moment where she puts her helmet on because it just looks ridiculous. Oh, see you in hell, Jedi, right? So see, because it's just so stupid. Like half the lines of this are just. Here we go. It just looks fucking dumb. Like, I don't know how you can keep a straight face with this stuff. Oh my god, I just flashed over it. So we're now we're in space, and Osha is going into this ring here because it's not going to damage her ship at all because rocks and ice, they don't hurt ships at all, right? Yeah, so, fire in space, ice doesn't hurt stuff, rocks don't damage planes, it makes perfect sense. Let's go into the rock-ice cluster. So, May is now flying in the middle of this because she knew there was going to be space in the middle of the rings because, well, I guess she just knew. We have pillars of rocks because... I guess, anything's possible in space. I guess that's why. So, if you're a thinking, intelligent person, and you're chasing a person that has nowhere to go in a spaceship, and you're in a larger spaceship, what would you do? Because she's got nowhere to go here. She's just flying in a planetary ring. There's nowhere for her to go. So if you're a thinking person, what would you do? Well, I know what I would do. I would fly above her right here and just track her until she comes out. Because she got to come out eventually, right? No. We have to be Saul the dumb Jedi, and we have to go in behind her. And then try and, I guess, shoot her. Oh, wait, am I skipping the part? Hold on. We gotta. I can't skip the Rat King portion of this. So yeah, there's Saul inside the. Saul goes in to the ring to go after her. Because instead of staying up there, because Saul's an idiot. I don't have any good explanation other than that. But then we get to one of the best parts of the episode. Okay, we're chasing him. Is Saul gonna shoot her down? Is Saul gonna run into her? Why is Saul so close to her? What is the point of all of this? There is no point except for apparently now the Rat King doesn't like the fact that Saul might shoot her. So the Rat King, hold on, let me get to, because he is the star of the show here. Let's see, because the rat here, let's so we're doing the targeting thing. Hey, remember the targeting thing on the Millennium Falcon? So oh my God, tension. Here we go. And is this where the Rat King? There. Okay, the Rat King is now back in effect, and the Rat King goes, I don't like targeting computers, so I am going to rip the wires out of the ship in the wall there, and wow, it just screws everything up. How about that? That's crazy. My goodness, that must have been a fucking main wire. But so he's just pulling. He's not worried the ship's gonna blow up. Why did he do that? What's he doing? Does anybody know what the hell the Rat King is doing? No. This is like the first 5 minutes of the episode. Holy crap. Then we get back to Jedi dumbass and cuck Jedi who, everything green Jedi Biatch does, I don't care. She's an idiot. I missed. I can't forget to mention that May also crash lands. Hold on. I don't mean to play it. I really don't. May crash lands on a planet to try and one-up her sister. So, May crashed, or Osha crashed, so May has to crash and not die. Because, like I said, ships crashing, who cares? So we get back, we have this counselor scene where they go, we know what you're doing, and she goes, no you don't, and he goes, yes I do, and she's like, that's a Jedi matter, and she's like, blah blah blah, and it's like, I'm like, who cares? Like, it's so stupid. This is supposed to be like, I don't care. Like, it's like, you introduce a guy in the 8th episode, I'm supposed to care that he's like calling the Jedi, out of control. I don't know you. I don't care about you. I don't care about Green Pea Pod, bitch. I don't care. It's all dumb. Half of these are these conclusions that are being made. You didn't tell anything about it in the story. So, like, we're supposed to come to these conclusions that the Jedi are just going off willy-nilly, doing stuff uncontrolled and just running amok. And unfortunately, your show hasn't shown any of that. The Jedi have pretty much been in the right the whole freaking time in this show. So, but we have Jedi idiot face here, Leslie Headland's wife here, who is the worst Jedi ever. I don't know why she's got so much power, so much clout. She's not on the council. She's just another Jedi Master, and we've seen in this show Jedi Master are all idiots and can't fight, can't make decisions, can't do anything. They're all scared little people. Jedi are all scared of one thing or another. They're all basically, they all should be dark side users for all the scared and fear they all harbor in their hearts, because being devious, lying, being scared, and keeping truths from people, those are all Jedi code. Those are all in the Jedi codes, right? Codes of conduct. Those aren't dark side traits or anything, right? So whatever. Sorry, I must be wrong. So she's, of course, making things worse again because she's covering stuff up. We get another shot of these guys because they must have cost like $3 million to make or something. So we keep, having this, shot of this family of weird things. Of course, now Smilo Ren has taken his position behind her because she's all of a sudden in charge, and he's a cuck because he wants a girlfriend, I guess. He wants an acolyte, so he's an incel who wants a girl to follow his orders, but she ain't not like her sister. She ain't gonna follow no orders, right? She's not a dark side user already, is she? Yeah, she is. So she sucks. He sucks. All he does is follow her around and like, you should let me train you. No, I'm not my sister. Let's go save Saul together. Like, and then they go and then they screw off on like. I guess we're supposed to think that he wants to train her so much that he's willing to go on her errands, even though he hates Saul and everything he stands for. He's willing to go on his ship to see him, to prove to her that she should train. It's just stupid. And then we get the shot that probably pissed off most people. Did I skip it? I must have skipped. Oh, here it is. Let me get back to it. So we have the shot that's been talked about over the internet of apparently Darth Plagueis. Okay. Now, I don't know about you, first time watching this. And tell me in the comments if you thought the same thing as me. I had no freaking idea this was Darth Plagueis. I had to have people tell me, and articles and all that shit. There was no reason for me to believe this is Darth Plagueis, because how could it be Darth Plagueis? No mention of him. There's no reason for him to be here at all. Why is he skulking in a cave? Why hasn't he made... He's just watching in the shadows because Osha and May are so amazing, and they're going to be, like everybody's already said, inspirations of all his work, right? It couldn't be him. It has to be the lesbian space witches, as heel versus as puts. Everybody else, because it couldn't just be him, right? He just couldn't be smart and inspired to try and do something. He's inspired by these two girls who suck. They're terrible. So now, when I first watched this, I didn't think it was Darth Plagueis. I thought it was horny witch bitch. The chick with the horn, the one that disappeared. Like, oh, she disappeared and took over. I don't know if she took over Kelnaka or whatever, but she's just gone. She didn't die. We never saw a body. So the assumption for a lot of people, including myself, was that I thought she was going to be the one pulling the strings. But no, we have Darth Plagueis here. So I have another video about something I want to throw out there, but this was stupid. It was horrible. It was another one of those, we're going to name drop a guy. I think there's an article out there that I saw Star Wars Theory was responding to some stupid Leslie Headland comments, because she's got lots of them. But yeah. So, yep, horrible. Then we see that, I forgot to mention that one of the other stupid things in the episode was Saul says he's going to communicate to Van Estra again, which you just did. You just communicate. Like, let's remember the timeline here. They come off the planet where Kelnaka and the other Jedi were dead, right? They're up there in orbit, right? The timeline in the show is just completely fucked. They're up there in orbit. They call the Jedi. The Jedi. Saul then goes, "Oh, they're May, not fuck," and fucks off right before the Jedi come, right? So the Jedi come in right behind him. So Saul called the Jedi. They come right before they get there. Saul goes into hyperspace and goes to Brendok, apparently, because he's got May. The Jedi go down the planet. Apparently, Saul's just sitting in orbit, waiting for May to wake up. When May makes up, I guess she was out for frickin' days. I don't know. Like, they don't make it seem like, I don't know. I guess it's unimportant because the show doesn't make it important. Has it and says, "I'm gonna call the Jedi again." It's like, you just called the Jedi. You left them. Why? Like, why you? Why? Like, this show just doesn't compute. Why? They just do stuff that make no sense. Why? Why are things happening? They just happen, and you can't explain them, and they turn out to be just galactically brained dumb shit. It's wild. So Saul says he's going to call the Jedi to come out to Brendok because he can prove the truth now, which you could have proved the truth before, and you could have just came there with them, and it would have been fine. But whatever. So we're back at the cult compound because they're a cult. We get all the Force whispering because blah blah blah, because Force, who cares? Because the Force is so strong here and blah 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 blah. Don't care. Oh, I also forgot this scene. Hold on, I gotta go back. The scene where this idiot, again, more idiots, lets Osha get in a ship, which apparently has two cockpits on opposite sides so they can fight each other to fly. But apparently he's such a cuck and wants to have a girlfriend so bad that he put her in the side with the controls so she can lock him out and he can just fly. Because that's a thing. This is why you wouldn't design a ship like this. This is the stupidest design of a ship I've ever seen. Why would you do that? Like, what if you can just lock the other person out and start flying? What if he goes, "No, I don't want you to fly"? Or what if they both have, this is the stupidest design ship ever. And then even if you designed a ship like this, he puts her in the side that can lock out controls so he has no control of what's going on? Are you kidding me? Moving on. Okay, we're back in the cult coven. Oh yes. So this is also, we'll get to it. Oh god, she climbs up. Saul can't find her, of course, because Saul can't use the Force to do anything apparently. We get, she climbs up and she's like, "Oh, I can't act," and we're like, "Yeah, we all know you can't act. Thank you." Smilo Ren is here. Yay. We get a really very bad lightsaber fight. where each of them should have been dead a few times, and then, as others have said, we think it's, we forget it's Star Wars and not Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, which honestly is just not right for Crouching. We shouldn't be saying that. Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon is much better than Star Wars, so we shouldn't be even comparing it, because it's just, this is just a time waster. We're just waiting for here it is. The stupidest looking scene ever. Why do lightsabers suck now? Fuck. Why do lightsabers suck now? It's so sad. So then we get into the scene between Osha and May. And this is where we find out that the show has totally failed to do everything that it thinks it's done, because May just outright lies to Osha about everything. And Osha, being stupid, believes all of it. So we all know, because we watched it with our own eyes, that Saul was completely justified in everything he did. He thought they were in danger. They were locked out because a crazy bitch locked them all out. The fire was started. Saul generally thought they were in danger, so they entered to save the children who were being controlled by these cult witches. Okay, then when we're at a showdown between the head witches, the horny witch bitch gets mad and instigates the fight. Then we have I don't have the shot up, but we've seen it, and maybe I'll bring it up at some point. But we all see the lead cult leader turn into a Nazgul, a Force ghost, a giant cloud of shit. I don't know, and tries to, and you can see her absorbing May. So she's literally killing the little girl. So Saul kills her. Which is completely justified. Now, of course, we don't say any of that. We don't admit, she admits later. May says, "I'm sorry for starting the fire." It's like, yeah, the fire fucked up everything. It's your fault. You've just admitted it. But Osha forgives. We'll get there. So we have our bad kung fu fight because, we think we're in Cobra Kai or something and not in Star Wars. We of course, we have another stupid scene where we don't understand how lightsabers work. How does this even work? Why do you have the lightsabers on opposite sides of each other and they're holding their hands? Just move your wrist. Do something it's just who choreographs these things? Why have you made lightsaber fights suck? How? I don't understand. So we get down, and of course May, we had the scene where, of course, May fucking fucked off. We had to have another scene where it's like, hey, look, it's a bird. And she's like, what? It's a bird? And she's, oh, May, you trickster. You ran off again. Where did you go? Why do we have so many scenes where we're talking one-on-one to people, and then we have to go, oh, what's over there? And I don't see anything. Oh, where did you go? Why does that keep happening in this show? It's so dumb. Do you not know it's dumb? How do you not know it's dumb? Have you watched it? Do you know that that's the stupidest? Every stupid thing that can happen on film, you people have done. It's ridiculous. Now we have the big, I'm going to trick Saul into admitting that he murdered my mother. This is where Saul is completely... Now, this is where Saul doesn't say what he should. Doesn't explain all the nuance behind what happened. She just comes out and says, you killed my mother. And instead of saying, yes, your mother was trying to kill you, so I killed her to save you. And I wish that I could have saved you from the bridge as well, which he could have if he didn't, if he just grabbed both of them. But of course, we can't use the Force. He could have saved them both. So your biggest regret is your own fault, Saul, because you're an idiot and don't know how to use the Force apparently to grab people instead of bridges. But whatever. So of course, instead of Saul saying the right thing, he just goes, "Yeah, I killed her." And then of course we have the. Oh, I'm going to walk in and be dramatic and say, you killed my mother. Why did you lie to me? Blah, blah, blah. And that's where Saul will go, because my superior told me that it would be better for you if we just kept it quiet because we didn't want to destroy you and we thought we were doing what's best for you. But I wanted to tell everybody because I did the right fucking thing. I did nothing wrong. I should have told everybody so we didn't have this bullshit show happen and we didn't have people committing suicide for nothing. All these, we're supposed to believe that all these people feel so guilty about what happened in episode 7, which they did nothing wrong at all. We've already talked about that. That they're all just ready to have themselves killed. The show thinks it's done, by this episode. The show thinks it's done a good job of portraying that, and it's done a shit poor job of portraying that. It hasn't portrayed that at all. In fact, it's portrayed the other thing, which is the Jedi are doing the right thing. And in fact, the Jedi are very important because if you have a Force user like fucking Smilo Ren or the cult of witches that are abusing young women and creating shit willy-nilly out of the Force, you need the Jedi out there to enforce rules to keep these people from doing fucking shit that can harm other people, which is exactly what's happening. So you've just proven that the Jedi were right. Which is the opposite of what the show is supposed to be doing, I guess. The show doesn't even know what it's supposed to be doing because it does it all badly. So, of course, Saul just goes, yeah, I killed my mother. That leads her, she goes full dark side in like 5 minutes. So, Force chokes Saul to death. Saul says, go ahead and kill me because, I have nothing to live for because I'm just an idiot. And I'm so guilty for the thing that I did that wasn't bad. I saved your life, and I love you because, so much happened between Saul and May that it really makes sense that that he loves her. I hope like a daughter, but once again, that is completely unearned. Saul has no reason to love Osha. The show just tells us that she loves Osha. He loves Osha, or that he has this attachment to her, even though there's nothing in the show that shows that should be a thing. There's no reason there. Like, he just sees her as like, I think she's my daughter now. It's like, no, you haven't done any work. If you did any work to fucking to see that their relationship and that he worked with her closely and blah 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 blah. So, and then we get this stupid part where her blood turned, I guess it's her, I don't know if she's bleeding or just her evil shit is going into the kyber crystal because, lightsabers are so weak that they break like that because, we needed to have blood in the, it's stupid, it's dumb, I don't care if that's how, it's dumb. Then we get another stupid ass, again, making lightsabers shit again. We get the rainbow lightsaber where she turns it on and she fucking misses because she's terrible. And oh my god, my lightsaber's red. Does that mean I'm evil? How? This is supposed to mean you're evil too. So we're supposed to be rooting for these people? The evil people that have murdered. She's now a murderer. Smilo Ren is a murderer. We're sitting here with a bunch of murderers and we're supposed to be happy about it. These are pathological fucking killers and insane people that fucking shouldn't be left. They're too dangerous to be left alive. Oh my god. Like, Saul could have killed Smilo Ren like 8 times over, and we didn't. And now we're here with these 3 idiots who are now all dark side users, and we're supposed to be happy about it. It's crazy. Then, of course, green-headed idiot, because that's what I'm going to call her. Green-headed idiot. Oh, by the way, Smilo Ren just disappears because I guess Smilo and green-headed idiot feel each other because, when it's convenient, the Force can feel people. When it's inconvenient for the plot, the Force can't feel people. So the plot needed, the story needed them to feel each other, so they felt each other. So she comes in, and of course, she learns about the whole. This is how stupid this show is. They come into the witch first. Of course, Van Estra, I remembered her name, does the one thing that she's great at in this show, which is open fucking doors with the Force. She opens door. Why does she keep opening doors with the Force? There is this thing called electricity that is used in the Star Wars universe. Electricity. You hit a button and it opens. Now, of course, this door shouldn't work, but it worked for everybody else, so why not her? Because remember, I skipped that part, but, the mech neck, whatever the fuck that is, OSHA, was able to fix the elevator from the outside, even though it was broken from the inside, but don't think about it. It doesn't fucking matter. Just, just turn your brain off and enjoy her opening the door, because, whatever. Vanestra is a master of opening doors. She has mastered the door opening technique. Thank God no doors are safe from Vanestra. Okay, then we get to another stupid reveal, which is we get the reveal of we're at the bridges, and apparently May fell down. Okay, this is supposed to... I'm assuming this is supposed to harken back to Luke falling in Cloud City, but she apparently fell down from the bridge, and this little pipe here sucked her in, and she escaped. That's how she escaped. This tunnel, which is on the wall... Disney's player sucks, so I'm trying here, guys. I'm sorry. So this tunnel that they're in escaping, which is on the wall right there, which we can see is very far away from the bridges. Are you following me? So bridges, tunnel, wall. Apparently she got sucked in there by the ultimate uber suck. It must be fucking, Mega Maid with that frickin' sucking power. Like, you're telling me she fell straight down and just Mega Maid turned on the vacuum and sucked her in the pipe. That's how she survived. Fuck off. I knew immediately as they were going through that tunnel that where they were going, as we all knew, they were going to stupid tree of stupidness that nobody gives a fuck about. Vanestra's here, and of course, because she's so fucking, great with the Force, she finds out exactly what happened here because the Force is just telling her. So she's able to later tell everybody all the events, even though nobody's alive to tell her any of the events that actually happened. She's able to recall all of the events of this show because the Force whispers of this cult area. Are you fucking kidding me? We're not even there yet. Use the tracker. Yes, get the Rat King. The Rat King, who is really the one behind all the shit that happened in this show because he's an idiot or we don't know what the fuck what he's doing. He doesn't even know what he's doing. He's flip-flopped more than the main characters. Like, it's nuts. The Rat King is freaking... What? The Rat King... What is... Oh my god, my brain is broken. Use the tracker. So they all split up again because, we don't have another dead Jedi here. Let's all fuck off. Sure, why not? So she, puts his finger in Saul's asshole to try and revive him, and she can't do it. And she's like, well, that worked with well, I'm not going to go there. Sorry. She's like, that worked before. I don't know why it didn't work now. So, oh well, another body. Nobody's going to care. They come out of the tunnel because, nobody thought to look, because the impenetrable fortress, of course, has no gate. There's no gate on this tunnel or nothing. It's just a tunnel leading out because, yeah. Of course, the tracker sniffs somebody's backpack, and he's off to the races. And this is quite the perimeter, the 5-click perimeter, I guess. I don't know. Did it sound? I don't know. The click, whatever. This does not look like we're setting a perimeter here, but okay. We have the weirdest band of Jedi. This girl looks like she could be a Jedi. This guy sort of looks Jedi-ish. That guy does. This girl does. Okay, so they're not all, but it's like I feel like the ones we're focusing on don't have Jedi qualities at all. So actually, let's get a story about these people. They look pretty Jedi-ish. Let's see them kill some people. No, of course not. We go to, of course, the MacGuffin Tree of Stupidness, where OSHA. Hey, good stop. Where OSHA fesses up to starting the fire and being the cause of all of OSHA's problems. I am sorry that I started the events that led to the murder of well, not the murder, to the killing of our whole civilization and our cult. It's all my fault. I was so angry that you wanted to become a Jedi that I set fire to the whole building. Oh, wait a second, it was a mistake. Doesn't matter. She set fire to everything. She locked everybody inside. Look, this is the true events of what happened, okay? Saul comes up to the door. Horny witch bitch gets mad. Says, May, get really fucking pissed off. She goes, I'm really fucking mad. She goes and breaks the door so nobody can get in and out. Great idea. Apparently nobody knows of this second secret exit except for May when she gets sucked in by Mega Maid. So, whatever. Alright, so she locks the door. Everybody gets stuck. She goes and starts the fire. It gets out of control. The fire then leads to their home completely blowing up because of all the faulty wiring, as mentioned in his episode or in his review. That's why you should really get an electrician with some qualifications. But start the fire that leads to the whole place going up, which is all your fault. Then you run out and you go, Mommy, help me. I've destroyed our home because I'm a bitch. And then your other mom goes, I hate Jedi. Attack them. Arm yourselves. So she puts the Jedi on the defensive, and then the queen bitch turns into a Nazgul evil cloud ghost and tries to suck you up and kill you, and the Jedi saves you. That is what happened. It's all your fault. Yet, I'm sorry I started the fire. It's okay. Let's put our heads together. You didn't mean to kill everybody. It was actually Saul's fault. We can now be friends again and hug and kiss and make out because we're sisters, because that's what sisters do, right? That was also a bad shot. You could see that there's the Rat King, just who I want to see. So that was a bad shot there. I don't know if I don't think I can get back to it, but you can see their CGI wasn't working very well. But of course, MacGuffin O'Reno, Smilo O'Reno, now has his helmet on so nobody can read his mind because he thinks he's Magneto. And he goes, hey, if I found you, the Jedi are going to find you. And I don't even have a rat-sniffing guy that as far as we know, the Rat King is taking them somewhere else. Because it seems like the Rat King is on their side now. So maybe the Rat King is running them to the other side of the planet. We have no idea what the Rat King is doing at this point, whose side he's on. So you've got the Tracker who you can't trust, so maybe he's running them off to Jupiter's moons, or maybe he's about to, get on a spaceship and fly them into the asteroid belt and kill them. We have no idea what the Rat King's doing. But, Smilo's like, I found you, so they have a Tracker rat guy who we have no idea what the fuck he's doing, but he's probably going to lead them here, so we should get the fuck out of here. And then we make the most galactic, stupid-brained, instead of us all three going together, let's erase May's mind and I'll come with you. Why? He's not trying to kill her anymore. Why wouldn't you all just go together? It makes no sense. Like, you're still acting like he's trying to hunt May down. Like, I guess that's what we're supposed to think. Is he is still pissed off at May, so he is still trying to kill her, which has not been shown at all. He just wants her because he wants a girlfriend. So now that all she has to do is agree to be his girlfriend and go, hey, I'll train with you, but you need to not kill her, which it doesn't seem to give a fuck about her anymore. So they should all go, okay, great, let's get on the ship and get the fuck out of here. No, we decide instead that she's gonna save May, because that's what we're supposed to think. Instead of her coming with, we're gonna save her by doing one of the worst things you could do to a person, which is fuck up their brain. Do you know taking shit out of your brain would be like having Alzheimer's or dementia? You know something's in there, but you can't quite recall it. That is a horrible, horrible thing to do to a person. And of course, she's like, oh yeah, I'll do it, no problem. Because I'm now good and I love my sister. I didn't murder a whole bunch of people. We don't need it. Like, I'm good now. So what do you want, Osha? Do you want to melt my brain? Fine, let's do it. Great. You can go train to be a Sith Lord and be evil. Like, these are supposed to be the heroes. These are the heroes? What? Holy shit. So we erased her fucking memory, and it's supposed to be sad, but I'm just like, can you erase my memory? Because I wish I could forget this show happened. We spend like 18 hours with their little sobbing mess of, this tragic shit. Can we also talk about how, since when can Jedi just wipe people's minds out? Since when can Jedi fuck with people's minds so bad that they can wipe them out or just take information out of them? Since Disney took over and fucked up the Force. That should not be a Force power. It's something that should not be done. Do you know the amount of fucking erasing of like, this is again another reason that the Jedi need to exist, because if you have Force users out there that are able to just steal information from people's minds or wipe their minds completely, that's a fucking problem. You know what they used to be able to do? They used to use wordplay and trick people into agreeing with them. That's why it's called a mind trick. The Force helped them sort of trick people into letting them do things. That's it. For a brief moment. Hey, these aren't the droids you're looking for. Nope, I'm not looking for the droids. You guys can pass. There's nothing to see here. We're just normal people. Oh yeah, you're normal people. Off you go. That's it. A minor manipulation of words and with a little help of the Force to put a trick on people so they're susceptible to believing what you say for a second. It doesn't damage them permanently. You're not pulling memories out of their brain. You're not interrogating them with the Force. You're not erasing their brain. No, none of that shit. But we don't understand how the Force works in Disney. We just fucking make shit up. So we get this shot of the stupid tree. I don't give a fuck about the stupid tree. Then we get to the stupid interrogation from the green bitch. I don't know. I'm in charge of something, I guess. I have all this power. I'm able to keep all this shit away from all the whole Jedi Council. The Jedi Council is on vacation in planet number 5, the Hula planet, where there's no communication. Our sensors can't reach that way long because our sensors suck. They always break down whenever somebody needs to hear something. They break down, so we couldn't get a hold of the Jedi Master. So I guess I'm in charge of all these thousands of Jedi, and all these thousands of Jedi had no idea other Jedi were being murdered, and nobody told the High Council. I mean, give me a fucking break. All this shit is happening. You now have a senator, or I guess he's a senator. I don't know what the fuck he is. He knows about it, but the Jedi High Council doesn't know about it. It's ridiculous. So we have, I don't know anything. Oh, you poor girl. No, fuck her, poor girl. Like the show is trying to make us, no, she did all of it. It's all her fault. What do you mean, poor girl? Like, you keep doing this poor girl thing to try and make us sympathize with the girls when the girls are horrible. They're terrible. It starts from the complete bad decision to not tell the, like, I don't, Trinity wants to keep the secret. Why? You did nothing wrong. That's the first big problem. To save a poor girl from her memories. No, you tell her the truth because you did nothing fucking wrong. So you ruined it there, and then it leads to this shit. It is just, I don't have 1 ounce of sympathy for any of them. They're all terrible. All of them. I'm supposed to feel bad for May. No. Sorry, show, I don't. Go back to acting school. You're terrible. Then of course we do the stupidest thing we could do, is now she frames Saul for all the killings, and she's like, and of course the senator's like, she frames Saul for all the killings, saying it was a rogue Jedi, one rogue Jedi. And it's like, wow, you're really fucking dumb. You're really fucking dumb, aren't you? That's a great face. You're really dumb. Like, she is the dumbest person ever. Because she says that, and then the counselor goes, well, shit. Where is he? Let me get to him. Counselor guy says, well, fuck. It sure sounds like I'm right, and we need to do what I'm saying immediately because the Jedi are out of fucking control. And then her response is, no, it was just one guy. We took care of it. It's like, do you not understand? What you have done is the stupidest thing you could possibly do. It makes the Jedi look weak. It makes it look like you can't control your own people. Saying it was a Jedi that did all this was the worst decision you could make. You just tell the truth. You have a rogue Force user out there. A cult that needed to be monitored, and they turned out to be aggressive and hurting children. So the Jedi acted. And this one rogue Jedi got away and started causing problems, and we're still actually trying to neutralize him now. So we need as many resources as we can to neutralize this one rogue agent. We're not sure where he came from or what he's doing, but that's why it's important for the Jedi to do what they're doing, because we need to keep rogue Force users from using the Force in a way that is dangerous and leads to people dying. Well, there's no, it's a Jedi. So now he's made right. Yeah, we need to investigate the Jedi right away because, wow, they have no control over any other people. No, it was just one guy. We took care of it. Are you fucking? You're bonkers. What an idiot. So it's like, oh, he's dead, so we don't have to worry about that anymore. And then we have more bullshit scenes of her. Like any scene with her in it is terrible. And then we get the foe, because I'm telling you right now. Hold on, let me get the shot here. So they hold hands because he just really wants a girlfriend. So you got your girlfriend, buddy. Congratulations, you have a girlfriend now. You're gonna wish you didn't because you're already fucking subservient to her. You're a cuck to her, so she's gonna ruin your life. Good luck with that. And then hold on, I got so how much you want to bet they were dying to try? I would almost guarantee you they put twin sons in here and they had to remove it in post because somebody said, "Nah, we can't do that." Somebody had enough. Maybe or maybe. Do you think somebody had enough integrity to go, nah, we can't put the twin sons in there, man. We can't do that. We got to take those out. I swear to God there were twin sons here. What do you think? Tell me in the comments. Were there originally 2 twin sons here? And somebody's like, nah, that's too much. No, you're probably right. It's Disney. They would have done it if somebody. They probably did. What am I talking about? They don't even know what I'm fucking talking about. Fuck. And then we get the big stupid. We have a few big stupids. But we have the really big stupid, which is the reveal that Yoda is here and an idiot. Yoda's been here the whole time, apparently, or maybe he just got back from his vacation from Hula Land. But there is a council, so I don't think the whole High Council went to Hula Land with Yoda. I mean, that could have been one raving party. All you need is the Rat King to just start doing crazy shit, and man, that is a fucking party. So I don't know if the whole High Council went on vacation at the same time and had a hula dance contest. But I'm pretty sure the minute Jedi start dying, Yoda's gonna know about it. The High Council's going to know about it, and even if they're not fucking in Coruscant at the time for some fucking reason, they're going to be back there immediately, because Jedi are dying, and Jedi haven't died in a while, so it's a big fucking deal that Jedi are dying. So the High Council would be highly involved. Actually, they would be the ones directing everything that's going on, not this piece of shit right here, who... For some reason, she should be expelled from the Jedi Order for all the damage she has done. From keeping secrets, she has a rogue apprentice that we find out that Smilo Ren is her fault because she's a terrible Jedi and her teaching sucked, and she let him get out of fucking control. Apparently the whole space whip scene was just to prove that she was whipping him or something, and that's why he went dark side. So she's even worse. So she's dark side too. What? Everybody sucks. They're all stupid. They're all emotional. None of them are Jedi. They're all over emotional pieces of shit who can't control themselves, cannot control their emotions. They all lie. It's like the High Council, the era of Jedi are all terrible fucking people? Is that what you're trying to say? I don't fucking believe it. You don't know what the hell the Jedi is supposed to be. Any of it. I'm not even I'm not a hardcore Star Wars. I like Star Wars, at least the old stuff. I'm a prequel defender because I have fun with the prequels. But you can't even have fun with this shit because nobody acts the way they're supposed to act. Nobody thinks. Nobody says stuff that human beings would actually say. Nobody defends themselves. Everybody makes assumptions, and the assumptions are of course backed up by bullshit. Everybody guesses. We got people that are sad for something that they did when they're right. Everybody acts the opposite of how they should be acting, and we are supposed to feel bad for the evil people at the end and think that a good thing happened by Saul getting killed. It's ridiculous. And then we cover it up by saying Saul is the bad guy and think that's better than saying there's rogue Force users out there that the Jedi need to bring to heal. That's why you need the Jedi. It's crazy. All you've done, this was, I thought, I still don't know why this show exists. Other than it's trash. I thought it was supposed to be to see how dark side people think. We didn't get any of that shit. Or it will go down is probably I don't know. It could go down as the worst thing to happen to Star Wars. The worst Star Wars program ever made. I mean, I know there's The Last Jedi and The Rise of Skywalker are up there. Boba Fett's up there. Ahsoka, some people like Ahsoka. I never liked Ashoka. I always hated Ashoka. I never understood why people liked her, but I know people did. But that show was garbage. It's just sad. Star Wars is just and the fact that they keep doing this, they're bringing up legacy characters, they're bringing up EU characters that they threw in the trash, whether it's Thrawn and now Plagueis. They threw them in the trash, and now they're slowly reintroducing them, but there are characters now, so they're going to make no sense whatsoever. I shouldn't have done air quotes on that. There are characters now, so they're going to make no sense whatsoever, and they're going to suck. So I'm so glad they're back to be terrible. I don't know. What do you think, guys? Do you think Acolyte is the worst Star Wars thing that Disney has done? It's quite possible. Let me know in the comments. I may do a season recap. I do have another video that I'm going to put up about the Acolyte, about Plagueis specifically, so that could be some fun. We'll see. But thank you all for coming on this journey with me, and man, I'm gonna try and turn it up on the channel if I can get some things organized at work and stuff. Hopefully, a lot more videos, a lot more streams, and a lot more stuff going on. So, thank you for being here, and we will catch you on the next one. I'm glad we survived. I guess we'll see you at Rings of Power. We'll see you later. Bye.